Alright, so let's call this another lawsuit against Diddy. Yep, another one. No, not the one from the guy that's in prison. This one is from one of his former singers. Sean P. Diddy Combs is facing a new lawsuit, and this one, no surprise, alleges abuse and exploitation from a former contestant of his MTV show Making the Band. Making the Band happened a long time ago. How come they just suing now? Anyways, let's get into the details. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get to talking. So, singer Dawn Richards filed a complaint on Tuesday in the Southern District of New York against Puffy, Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, and others that are associated with him. This complaint alleges that Diddy mistreated women, that he was physically abusive, and that he withheld her earnings. Diddy has denied previous abuse allegations against him, but he apologized after a video of him assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, surfaced. Now, Richard, the singer, she was a member of the all-female group called Danity Kane, which Diddy formed through a reality show on MTV called Making the Band. Remember when he told them that they got to walk across the bridge and go get him some cheesecake? I believe it was from Junior's Cheesecake Factory in Brooklyn or something like that. Right. And a lot of people were back then saying, hey, he has to be tough on them. That's what it takes to make it in the music entertainment industry. But as times changed and the years went by, people started watching those videos over and then started looking at him differently, like that was totally narcissistic and crazy. He would tell them, if you don't like the way I'm treating you, if you don't like what the fuck I'm saying to you, get the fuck out, go home. In the meantime, I'm going to do shit how I want to do it. The show focused on contestants who competed to win a spot in his new group. Now, she later became a member of Diddy's band called Diddy Dirty Money. The new lawsuit accuses Diddy of mistreating women and claims that Richard witnessed the rapper beating his former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura. So even in her own lawsuit, she brings up Cassie again. She says she saw it because he beat her in front of us. According to a complaint, Richard said she saw Diddy physically abuse his ex-girlfriend on several occasions, including accounts of choking her and strangling her in front of us. The lawsuit lists multiple incidents of Richard allegedly witnessing Diddy assaulting Ventura, often in public or in front of representatives from different record labels who allegedly still agreed to make deals with Diddy even after witnessing what he just did to Cassie in front of them. Now, when she encouraged Ventura, Cassie, she encouraged her to leave the relationship. Richard said that she was met with threats. She was met with verbal abuse from Diddy. The fuck you telling my girl to leave me for, bitch? And at the same time, she herself was being abused in other ways. Ventura, who is Cassie, we all know she filed her lawsuit. She got her money. Richard's lawsuit also accuses Diddy of exploiting her talent as a singer, withholding her earnings, stealing her copyrighted work, and subjecting her to inhumane work conditions, which included groping her, assault, and false imprisonment. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy manipulated her by saying her submission to these circumstances was necessary for career enhancement and telling her exploitation was required of female artists in order for them to succeed in the music industry. During the filming of the show Making the Band, she said that she felt threatened and she felt intimidated by Combs. Hell, we who were watching it on TV felt threatened and intimidated by Mr. Combs. But again, like we said, people were voluntarily subjecting themselves to that, and it was all done publicly. So we thought that's just the price you pay for fame. I thought to myself, I wouldn't do it because I don't want to be famous that bad. But Richards and others did want to be famous that bad. So she said she felt intimidated and that Combs, when he displayed aggressive behavior towards her and her bandmates, would scare the daylights out of her. She now accuses Diddy of denying her and her bandmates basic needs like adequate food. I guess this is the part where Diddy used to be like, some of y'all are getting too fat. You're eating too much. You got to look right in front of the cameras. You got to have that energy to move around. So you got to switch up what you eat. Now that's come back to haunt him because now they're saying he was denying them adequate food. He was denying them sleep. All them times when you watch Making of the Band and you saw them, oh, come on now, you got to get up, stay in the studio, get up early in the morning, make the song, do this. Now they're suing for denying them sleep and for demanding rehearsal schedules that went on for 36 to 48 hours straight without breaks. Wow. You know, honestly, I don't know if she has a ground to be suing on. You were trying to make Making of the Band. You saw the terms and conditions and you went for it. You had an open door to walk away at any time and you did not. Now, the only thing I don't like, and I said the same thing about Cassie, her situation with Diddy, if your rights, your copyrighted work was stolen, and the rights to your music was stolen, then your dreams were stolen. Because could you imagine being a singer and you sing a song, right? And that's your voice being played on records all across the world, on radio stations, whatever. And somebody else is collecting a fat check and living a millionaire's lifestyle off of you and your work because they doctored the paperwork so that you would not be benefiting from your own work. That I don't like. Now, the lawsuit described the after party in November of 2009 after the Soul Train Awards in Atlanta, where it claims that there were illegal drugs and dozens of young women and girls, some who allegedly appeared underage, seeming lethargic or passed out. It was just girls everywhere, high, drunk, out of it, ready for the taking. These events had security personnel and law enforcement officers posted at the doors, according to Richards' complaint. Richards says this made her feel trapped, as if she could not leave without Diddy being alerted. So she was stuck in one of these freak-off sex parties. The lawsuit also accused Diddy of not paying Richards for appearances that she made that were required as part of a tour agreement. And according to the complaint, there were several instances where Diddy making unwanted sexual advances towards her. Between 2009 and 2011, when rehearsing for Diddy Dirty Money Diddy ordered Richards to strip down to her underwear and then called her degrading names in front of other people. In the complaint, she accuses Diddy of groping her while she was changing in her dressing room. Just came on in the dressing room and started feeling on me. When she refused his advancements, it's alleged that he would remove her from songs, deny her parts of singing in songs, and turn off her microphone during performances in retaliation because she wouldn't give it up to him. Now, we've heard the same kind of accusations as to what was done to Cassie. Cassie had to participate in the freak offs, and if she didn't, she wouldn't get the songs to sing. She refused his advancement, and because of that, he sabotaged her career. This lawsuit is among a string of allegations, other lawsuits that have been recently made against Diddy, one of the most successful moguls in the history of rap and R&B music. Richards, who says she is a friend of Cassie Ventura, she credits her for her bravery for coming forward. She said Dawn had the option of filing as a Jane Doe, but she bravely chose to file in her true name. We will not rest until we receive full and complete justice for Dawn in this case, is what Richard's attorney said in a statement. Damn. Man, listen. I don't see any end in sight for Diddy when it comes to this, because it seems like as soon as one is settled, another two pops up. And I guess he was a wild boy, because there are a lot of people out there waiting in the wings right now, either just to get rich off the opportunity, or maybe they are telling the truth and seeking to get paid in the process. Now, I'll close this video by saying this. A lot of people went into deals with Diddy because they expected superstardom out of the deal. And it was obvious that they were willing to do whatever it took to get to that superstardom. Money, fame, everything that was supposed to come with it. Now, when the deal is over and you realize that he got rich, not you, and you just got fucked, then of course you feel some type of way. I'm just going to leave it right there for now. May justice be served, and may whoever get what they're supposed to get what they're supposed to get that way. Catch you on another video. It's Hot Topics TV /Brainflow TV. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.